Hey guys, Back K Productions here. Sorry, girlfriend's texting me, she's sick and whatnot. But anyway, continuing with this. Just have another knife review for you. I'm just trying to get up the rest of my knife reviews. Honestly, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or I've done 8 fixed blades reviews. I'm doing my 9th right now. Pretty sure. And then I still have a few more folders I want to do reviews on. Actually, I think like one folder I want to do a review on because I don't have any other folders now. And then eventually I'm going to break into gear reviews and go with start reviewing packs, start reviewing camelbacks, start reviewing little hiking bags, just anything I could really do a review on that would probably interest you guys. I will do a review on. But anyway, other than that, this is the knife that I'm doing. If you guys can't tell by just the look of it, it is the Ontario RTAK II. It's a great knife. I love this knife. The only thing I do not like about it is that shitty ass sheath. As you can see, mine has been through a lot. Like I do love this knife. It has held up so much. Like I've seen like a bunch of these these videos on YouTube of them failing and everything. I want to know what the hell they're doing to make them fail. Like, yeah, I know knives can just fail anyway, but I have a feeling they're definitely doing something more than just banging on the blade. Like honestly, metal gets brittle in cold weather. I've had this bitch out in -8 degrees, banging on super fucking hard ass wood, and it started going right through it. Sprayed it with some WD, went through. Went through, sprayed it with some WD, went through, like every 4 or 5 times, sprayed it with WD-40, not even sometimes. And it held up great, didn't chip the blade anywhere, didn't do nothing. This knife is definitely worth it. I don't know, honestly, I don't know who to compare, but like, obviously I have the Unglis and everything. I just don't know who I would say is better. In my opinion, I don't know. The RTAK is also bigger. It's like 17 inches, not 16 and a half. This is 16 and a half. This is like 17 and a half. So right now they are exactly even apart from each other. And as you can see up there at the point, it's got about a half an inch, maybe close to a whole inch on the Unglis. Or Hunglis, Drunglis, whatever the hell you want to call it. So many goddamn names for it, it doesn't even matter. Obviously, this one has better quality overall. Still same handles, micarta. This is very smooth micarta. This is very rough micarta. Still, no finger choil. Or finger choil, no finger choil. High saber blade, just full flat ground blade. Little bit more leverage, so this would be better overall. But way better finish. This is stamped in, I'm pretty sure, and this is laser edged. So you're better with the laser edged than the stamped, obviously, and a better finish. Better finishes are a lot better. This has gone through a lot more work though. This has gone through about almost. Has it been a year? No, almost a year and a half of almost year and a half on beating the shit out of this knife, taking it on hundreds of camping trips before. It's just, I wanted to do a review on it and I saved it for last, literally. Obviously, I will probably, maybe in the future, get more. In the future, I might get more, what's it called? I might get more, like, fixed blades and folders and whatnot with them. But that's just into the future. Like, they're expensive as hell. I don't really have too much money right now. Other than that, it's a 1095 steel. Trust me, I love this steel. I love it. I love how this knife handles. I feel like it's not 1095. I feel like it's 5160 because, who is it? When you go to Ontario, they say 5160 next to the RTAK, but then when you click on it, it says 1095. So I'm really confused. So I'm just gonna say 1095 or 5160, but I'm pretty sure it's 1095. But handles are completely like even, almost a little bit back there. Trust me, these will not come off. At least maybe it's just mine, but I've had the bit in there and 2 hands trying to turn it, and it wouldn't even fucking turn. Like, I was really cranking on it, and it wouldn't do anything. Literally, I don't know. Other than, well, no, I'm still gonna do the sheath, actually. Okay. This is where I get so confused, because the RTAK II is a Jeff Randall knife. Rat knives. And also, the Unglis is Jeff Randall rat knives. And you get a nice Kydex sheath with it that holds the knife in so well. But then you get this piece of shit, because it's not just Ontario who was on this knife. This knife had actually the original RTAK had a Kydex sheath. Pretty nice Kydex sheath, actually. It was just rectangle, and then the blade slid in, held it in place. Pretty nice sheath on the very, very original RTAK. The one made by, oh god, who was it? I don't remember the name of the company. But then the RTAK went to Ontario, and then they made this shitty sheath for the first RTAK II. And then now they have for the RTAK II, they also have it with this. But anyway, it's not the worst sheath in the world. I shouldn't just keep downing on it, but it's good enough for something that you have. If you have no sheath, then you have no sheath, then it sucks. Like, if you guys notice right there, my plastic insert is actually coming off because the glue is wearing away from right there. I could re-glue it if I feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Plastic insert's in there. There's a little front pocket right in here that you could slide shit in if you needed to. Little holes at the end, so if you want to tie a little leg thing, but you gotta be like 9 feet tall to even use that, honestly. 2 buckles up at the top. Even though the sheath is really, really shitty, it's in there, and like, yeah, like, look, this is shitty right here when the knife goes like this. With the buckles on, it does hold it in place somewhat, just rattles. But trust me, this is a really, really good knife. I guess the other ones that you do see, don't just watch other people's videos and say, oh, that knife is shitty, and then you'll come along to my video and it'll be like, oh wait, the knife is kind of good. No, I'm not saying it's the best knife. I'm not saying it's like the best knife out there. I'm just saying it handles very well to what you need it to do. At least it did for me. It could handle differently for other people. Maybe those people that did break theirs had a factory defect in theirs. But also, when you do see their videos, it is recorded in like 2008, 2009. That's the older models. They could just have factory defects on those models. This one was bought in 2011, brand new 2011 model. So obviously, just because it's an older model doesn't mean it's the same as it is differently. They could have heat treated it a little bit better and made it better for mine, but I'm just saying, like, out there. I'm not talking down on it, really. I'm just saying. But other than that, this is Back K Productions, and I'm signing out.